channel, and today we are playing some more Danganronpa, and we are finally gonna start the final class trial. So, like before, and like all the other class trials, between videos, I kind of just went over the evidence, tried to kind of, figure out what's going on, what's happening. And so, beginning of this video, I will kind of just go over what I'm thinking, and then we will go over the truth bullets we have, and then we'll finally start the class trial. I will try to leave timestamps in the description below, so if you want to kind of just skip going over the evidence and theorizing and just want to get straight into the class trial, feel free to do so. So, with all that out of the way, let's get into the video and what I think is going on and what's happening. So it seems like with this class trial, I think we need to solve like two things, right? The mystery of the skull and like who's the murderer. So let's start with the murder. Now, I believe Mokuro Ikusaba is still alive. I think, she's like the ultimate despair. She's still controlling Monokuma. She set everything up. The body that we found, the body that exploded, is not Mokuro Ikusaba. So, real quick for the truth bullets, her profile, oops, wrong button, come on, Mokuro Ikusaba, yeah, so if you come, her characteristics, right, she is 5'7", 97 pounds, and then her vitals are 31, 22, 32. I believe these numbers refer to her chest, her waist, and her hips. Alright, so her chest is 31, and Kyoko has confirmed that the corpse matches these characteristics. And when Kyoko first confirmed that, like a video or two ago, I remember going into the report card because it tells you like the height, weight, and chest of every single character. So I remember going through this, looking for somebody that matches up with that. But for some reason, I just did not notice or whatever. But Junko matches up exactly with Mokuro. Her height, 5'7", her weight, 97 pounds, and her chest is 31 inches. So I believe that the body that we found, the one that exploded, was actually Junko's dead body. Right, so I think Mokuro is still alive. She kind of set up, I guess, Junko to kind of, I guess, like act as her dead body or whatever, so that way we can have a class trial and they can try to kill Kyoko. So yeah, I believe Mokuro is still alive. The dead body was Junko's. That also explains the freezers. When a freezer is active or like turned on, like a blue light comes on, right? But 9 of them were in use. However, if Mokuro was actually dead, 10 of them should have been in use, right? Because you got one for Chihiro, one for Junko, one for Celeste, one for Sakura, one for Sayaka, one for Hifumi, one for Leon, one for Mundo, and one for Taka. That's 9 right there. And if you include Mokuro, that should be 10. So 10 freezers should have been in use. However, only 9 of them are. So yeah, that's leading me to believe Mokuro is still alive. So yeah, that's it for the murder. I don't think anybody was actually murdered because, well, Junko was already dead, and I believe that's the body that we had found. So, on to the mystery of the skull. That I just, obviously, it seems like all of us have been here before. Like, we were here like last year. But for whatever reason, we do not remember our time or something? Did we all just go crazy from the isolation? Or did maybe just one of us, Mukuro, go crazy and she somehow wiped our memories and started like this killing game or something? I don't know. I feel like somebody just ended up going crazy from the isolation and just kind of set everything in motion. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, anyways, that's it. Pretty short, I know, but yeah, let's go ahead and go over the truth bullets now. So, Monokuma file number 5. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They'd also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Places to check. Several rooms had been locked up until this point. The headmaster's room on the 4th floor, the biolab on the 5th floor, the Monokuma door, and the data center on the 4th floor and the 2nd floor of the dormitory area. In addition, the areas directly connected to Mukuro Ikusaba's death are the garden and dojo. Monokuma control panel. The Monokuma room and the data center opened to reveal a small room used to command Monokuma. This is where the mastermind had been issuing commands to the robot. The tarp found in the garden had played a part in Mokuro's murder. Biolab had been stamped onto one corner of the tarp. The same kind of tarp was found in the biolab, so there's no doubt this tarp came from there. Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. According to the headmaster's report, Mukuro did not have a single scar or wound when she came to Hope's Peak Academy. In addition, her physical features were as follows. Height 5 foot 7 inches, weight 97 pounds, vitals 31, 22, 32. Kyoko has confirmed that the corpse matches these characteristics. The ultimate despair. The phrase the ultimate despair doesn't refer to a single individual, but a like-minded group of people. 1 year ago, that group brought about the single worst event in human history. They are motivated only by despair, making them some of the most despicable people to ever live. Hidden room present. There was a brightly colored box sitting in the headmaster's hidden room. Inside the box were human bones, the last remains of the headmaster. A photo of Kyoko and the headmaster. In this hidden room, the headmaster kept a photo of him and a young Kyoko together. In the photo, they are both smiling. Headmaster's e-book. An emergency handbook was found in the headmaster's hidden room. This handbook apparently has no restrictions and was given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. Locker notebook. The notebook was found in a locker on the 2nd floor of the dorms. Yasuhira's name was written on the inside, and it has notes for a number of different classes. The pocketbook was found in a locker on the 2nd floor of the dorms, and based on what was written inside, it's believed to be Kyoko's. There's some kind of message scrawled on the last page of the pocketbook. Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. I have no idea what that shit's supposed to mean. Biolab secrets. The biolab on the 5th floor seems to have been repurposed as a morgue. Biolab lights. A corpse fridge has been installed in the biolab. It seems that a blue light comes on to indicate a slot is occupied. The number of blue lights counting the slot with Mokuro's body inside comes to a total of 9. Group photo. The photo depicts all of the Hope's Peak students wearing matching uniforms. Worth noting is that Mukuro is pictured while Makoto is not. Could that mean all the others are working together somehow? Genocide Jack's memory. It would seem that while Toko and Genocide Jack share certain fundamental knowledge. Their individual memories are separate. Kyoko's account. Kyoko attests that both the stab wound and the blow to the head were inflicted after death. Interview DVD. The DVD Kyoko found contained interviews between the headmaster and all the Hope Speak students. Makoto, however, had no memory of such an interview. Thanks to Monokoma's interference, Makoto wasn't able to watch the DVD all the way through. Alright, so, the ultimate despair. This refers not to a single individual, but a like-minded group of people. I'm wondering if maybe multiple people were working together. And yeah, what if some of these people were part of the ultimate despair but don't remember for whatever reason? I don't know. I have a theory that I'm not sure is true or not, but what if or Makoto is maybe like the ultimate hope or something, right? And so the ultimate despair, which is Mukuro, and maybe some of these other people, the ultimate despair, created this killing game to try to drive us to despair. Maybe this whole killing game and everything is just to fuck with us. You know, but I don't know. I guess we are about to find out. So yeah, let's go ahead and save real quick. And let's go ahead and start. I started making my way toward the opening, step after step toward that gaping maw. I'd resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Without warning, it began to descend, deeper and deeper, 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 deeper still. Deeper and deeper, 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 deeper. It fell. I closed my eyes, and sight fell away. All sound, too, disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. This is the final trial site. What do you think? Isn't it just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate? It's the long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle. And I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat because you are Mukuro. Well then, let's begin. Alright, set skills. I don't really have anything. I have to finish preparations. Trial, all rise. Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule. So listen up. If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win. But if you can't, then I win. And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment. Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself? Yep, sure will. And that's final. No loopholes, no wiggling out of it later. Of course not. Bears never go back on their word. Never mind all that. I just have one question for you. Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay? Is the mastermind only one person? Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me. I'm right, aren't I? I knew it. Okay, make your argument. Group photo, places to check, headmaster's e-handbook. You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right. Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me, I'm sure of it. I have evidence of my own. What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together. Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. What does that say? The three of us each have, okay. All three of them think that everyone around them is their enemy. I literally just said the exact same thing right before this class trial. How everybody is just like fucking with me. Alright, so yeah, there's no doubt this is a trap Monoguma set. He set it up so we would suspect each other, and I have something that proves it. Yeah, it's the group photo. Alright. At least we know what to shoot, because like there's only one thing to shoot. Ah, crap. But it's gonna be hard to hit it. There we go. Counter. It's not just you three. I have evidence too. What? You two? The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right? Oh, yeah. Wait, but mine's different. Did everyone get a separate photo where they're missing? So I only got a photo with everyone except her. Byakuya got a photo with everyone except him, and like so on. With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right, because in my picture... they got different pictures. See, I'm the only one not in it. Okay. I figured as much, in which case, Hito, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it. Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence. And he's missing from it. This one too. It's just like I thought. Let's see. Yeah. So, the secret in these pictures has been revealed. Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing. But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me. So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us. I laid a trap. A trap? How rude. What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations? The proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos. And that person is the one who got the photos. Yeah. In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it. Yeah. So in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing. Excuse me. And in the picture Hiro got, he's the only one missing. As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well. Yeah, and he's missing, right? This is not gonna get like a tuna fish, oh shit. In other words, Monoguma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included. And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy. Figured it out, huh? Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how is that a hint? But you know, there might be more to this than just Monoguma trying to confuse I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something. Yeah, and didn't Hina, or was it Yasuhito's photo where it showed us outside? Sure, no problem. Yeah, I don't mind. I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. Okay, the Byakuya's picture. Okay. Yeah, right there. We're all outside. Hina's picture. And then that one, the windows aren't boarded up. Hito's picture. And mine. There's something strange about all of them. Something I can't quite pin down. Something. Group photo has been added. Okay. Can you just forget about the photo already? Hold on, I want to check what's he trying to get at? Group photo. We can't look at the other ones. That's very strange about the photo. Can you just forget about the photo already? Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo. I'm still pissed about that. And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms. So you think they're fake? No, no, no. I assure you, they're quite real. What are you talking about? There's no way. Yeah, I don't remember ever taking a picture like that. So it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it. But you know, can we really be so sure? Don't get me wrong, I don't remember taking this picture either, but is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake? What do you mean? The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason. Your memories were erased. Some terrible reason. An unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. Hangman's Cabot. Amnesia, or... Yeah, amnesia. How do you spell that, though? It should be an M. Come on, where's the M's? Where's the M's? Is it an E, right? How do you spell M? Okay, S-I-A, I believe, right? There we go. Complete. Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it? Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. It makes sense. As if you'd expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult type story. Yeah, we all lost our memories. That's just crazy. It's only natural that they wouldn't believe it, no matter how much they refuse. If that's the absolute truth, they have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept it. And there's another way to prove it besides those pictures. I mean, there's the DVD photo, but... Or the DVD, but we can't, yeah. Headmaster's group photo. You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia. Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy? I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything. So the idea that we all lost our memories is totally stupid, obviously. There must be more evidence than those pictures that we all lost our memories. Yeah, maybe the interview DVD. Boom. Counter. Break. Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing. show us something indecent, are you? No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster. When you say all of us, I mean all of us, including you. You lie, I never did any kind of interview. No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you. What are you saying? I didn't imagine you would remember. It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this, that I lost my memory somehow. Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality. How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here. To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now. Something else? You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about? The headmaster sat each of us down one at a time and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school. What kind of question is that? And how did we answer? We'd say no, obviously. Actually, we all said we could. Even me. I heard myself say yes, I could spend the rest of my life at this school. Why? Why would you say yes to something like that? I don't know. I don't remember a thing. The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all. It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I brought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever. That's just insane. How can I believe that? Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right? You sure are, because it's all true. What? I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it. Indeed, we only have one path in front of us. Then we really... Yep. You all totally lost your memory at the same time. This is all making my head hurt. And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. So, did they either maybe pump us up with like some chemicals or something to create the memory loss? Or did we all just get like cabin fever and go insane? How did we get the memory loss? I'm curious about that. Okay, you stole those specific memories from us, didn't you? Oopsie, you figured that part out too. Huh? Okay, so he purposely gave us amnesia. Okay. Of course, there's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time. But how could someone just steal our memories? How? Come. That hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now. What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right? I knew I could count on you. The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all, a reason for taking away our memories. Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive. The original motive? You mean the motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other? That has something to do with the memories you stole from us. It sure does, but that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba. Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else. So, until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose. Okay, make your argument. Mukuro control room, Mukuro profile, headmaster's handbook. So, who did it? Who killed her? Nobody did. Whoever it is, the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of. But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school? Of course. They have to be here somewhere. What makes you so sure? What does make me so sure? Exactly, you're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably a million miles away, because masterminds always lurk off in the background, right? I'm positive there's somewhere in this school. Otherwise, there's no way they could have controlled that machine. Okay, yeah, it was the control room. Okay, that much I'm sure of when you think about it. Oops. Probably Toko's we need to. Boom. There we go. Counter. Alright. There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school. How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something? In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt the mastermind has been inside the school all along. There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us. What? Why? Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students, and the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. So, if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student. But how did they manage to survive all this? So, we're the only ones here. It's not me. I'm not the mastermind. Well, it's not me. I blame Makoto. What? Why me? Because it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed. Oh, I get it. The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right? Nuts. You got me. Damn it, Monokuma. Oh, wait. What are you trying to say? I mean, obviously, it's not any one of us, because how are we controlling Monokuma, like, right now, right? Somebody else has to be in that data center right now, controlling Monokuma, and since we're all here, it's not any of us. Everyone calm down, there's no reason to panic. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough, just as soon as we find out who killed Makoto. That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery. Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder? He's right, what more is there to talk about? If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. And this is where we're gonna stop today's video. Next video, we'll continue on with the class trial. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see